Hi Scorpio, we will be taking a look at your June 2023, and if you are a Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, then welcome, or maybe you're just checking out your favorite Scorpio person. So let's take a look at overall energy that Spirit is wanting Scorpio to embrace for the month of June. All right, so for Scorpio for June, we have Benevolent Guide as the energy that Spirit is suggesting you take on. So the Benevolent Guide is it's pretty much like a high priestess. It's like an unworldly voice that we're listening to that allows us to guide us through a situation here that is helpful. Yeah, it's like listening to our ancestors, spirit guides, and trusting source in order to make decisions that we might be faced with here. So we're going to take a look at your overall energy, Scorpio, for June. So Spirit, can we get clear and concise message for Scorpio for June? Overall energy for Scorpio. We have the King of Cups and the Tower. So King of Cups is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy there. So it could certainly be you guys. And the Tower. And then the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay, and what you don't see coming or the hidden energies here. We have the Chariot. And we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the Hangman in reverse. So in the guidance and advice from Spirit, we have the Lovers in reverse, the Ace of Cups, and the Fool in reverse. And then opportunity for June for Scorpio. The opportunity is the Eight of Cups. And the overall challenge is, whoa, it kind of went sideways, but I'm going to read it in reverse because I think that's the way it was going, is the Four of Swords in reverse for the challenge. All right. So we'll get clarifiers as we need, and we'll kind of tie it back to this Benevolent Guide energy. But for overall, we have the King of Cups, the Tower, and the Knight of Swords. So yeah, owie, like, I feel like you guys are this King of Cups, this beautiful type energy here who is emotionally pretty balanced here. The King of Cups is pretty mature when it comes to regulating his emotions, although I feel like the King of Cups might be a little lazy in action. Like, I don't know necessarily what he's doing with the emotions he has. And then I do feel like with this Tower right in the middle, this is like shocking, unexpected, and Knight of Swords in reverse is a challenging person that might come in and just act in an unruly way to cause a Tower. So what I'm really feeling here is maybe you guys have been pretty emotionally balanced, pretty laid back, pretty contained, and then maybe you're in a situation where I feel like you're creating this uproar in this Tower. Maybe you just need to confront someone here and let all loose, because the Knight of Swords is like act now and think later type energy, and sometimes we just act abruptly here, you know, out of anger or out of having to fight some sort of cause. So that's kind of what I feel here for overall energy. Or if that's not you guys, then maybe someone comes in, or someone who you perceive as emotionally stable and pretty balanced here and mature. There's like a collapsing of a Tower. I feel like this is more of a shocking moment in which somebody just acts a little unruly. And then for your what you don't see coming and hidden energies, we have the Chariot, the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and then the Hangman in reverse. So I feel like, you know, the Chariot talking about having self-control essentially to navigate through a situation in a balanced way, so that we remain upright and not lean too much into our shadow or too much in one way where we get thrown off balance. So I feel like we probably do get off balance according to the Tower on this Knight of Swords in reverse here, and I think that removes an opportunity off the table here, because the Page of Pentacles in reverse, it's like whatever opportunity we had is no longer available here because we were seeing things from one perspective here, or the same perspective. We weren't seeing things from another perspective. Yeah, and again, if this is someone else's energy, but I do feel like it's yours. So maybe in the moment we did something shocking and we just went guns a-blazing. And like I said, act now, think later, because we're seeing something there, which might have needed a greater perspective or more insight, and we kind of acted. So I do feel like it removes some sort of potential opportunity here to be taken off the ground. A need for willpower, a need to balance through a controlled way here with the Chariots. And then advice here from Spirit we'll get into once we look at your opportunity and your challenge. So opportunity, I see the 8 of Cups. So you have the opportunity to walk away here in search of your 9th and 10th cup. Okay, because whatever's not emotionally fulfilling you, there's a need to go inwards and really ask yourself and look and follow something that will emotionally fulfill you. So I think this being in the opportunity, I'm really getting, instead of walking away or taking a pause and seeing if it does, maybe we react and we take down a tower. And usually towers, I mean, I know people don't like towers. Towers are pretty much a good thing, because I feel like the tower allows things that were unstable to fall anyway. So maybe we just can't take it anymore and we just have like a blow up here about something that needed to fall down anyway. But we might have been a little bit rough around the edges. So now it, you know, the potential here might no longer be a potential here when we could have had an opportunity here, or now it allows us to have an opportunity to walk away to go find what emotionally fulfills us. You know, our 9th and 10th cup, like I said. So now we have that potential to do that. And then in the challenge here, we have the 4 of Swords. And like I said, it was kind of sliding in initially reverse, and then it kind of slid like this. So I feel like the 4 of Swords talks about like having time to reflect and healing after some sort of heartbreak or situation here. So it is in reverse, and I'm not sure if I'm totally feeling it in reverse so much, but I do feel like your challenge is to maybe really reflect and see things. Take the time to see things, because I feel like when the Hangman is upright, it's like we're like foolishly dedicating ourselves to something here that we need more insight, or we, you know, should maybe, yeah, take a bit more time to see things from a different perspective. So maybe your opportunity is to take that break, you know, but that's also your challenge. It's like you haven't had time to reflect or act, or time to reflect on how you should act, and then it just kind of happens where you just act and the tower falls. So maybe you didn't have time to reflect or prepare in any way, and that's why the Knight of Swords came out the way it did. But in the advice, we have the Lovers in reverse, the Ace of Cups, and then the Fool in reverse. So this is interesting, because the Ace of Cups right in the middle, that's a new beginning in love. That's an emotional new beginning for self. But on either side, you know, this is not taking the leap or the jump. This is also a new beginning, but it is in reverse. And then here we have the Lovers in reverse, which is putting the end to a situation, you know, relationship, or just a situation here in which is no longer an option or available here. So maybe because of a tower, because of the fact that the opportunity is removed here, because somebody came in a little rough around the edges, the tower fell, and now it allows there to be an emotional new beginning out of a tough situation here. Something kind of a blessing maybe came about, but this is also about self-love, I feel. So maybe there's an opportunity for you to give yourself love and healing and start new, where, you know, you weren't able to take a risk. You weren't able to have like make the choice here to choose your lover. So it's an opportunity to walk away, to go find your 9th and 10th cup. So let's get clarifiers here for your overall energy. That King of Cups, the Tower, and the Knight of Swords. So again, like I mentioned, we have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have Cancer, and we have Pisces, and we have Gemini. All right, so why is the King of Cups, Tower, and Knight of Swords in reverse? Clarifying that, we have the High Priestess in reverse. This is about secrets. This is about things unknown. Maybe things unknown come to light here and create this tower, or whatever was hidden kind of comes to light. Something about the High Priestess in reverse. We weren't listening to our higher self or what our intuition was telling us. Yeah, I feel like there's something here about secrets maybe tumbling down, or what was once, you know, hidden is now the cause of a collapse here. I'm pull one more here. Why is the High Priestess here, Spirit? What is clarifying these 3 cards? 6 of Pentacles in reverse. That is not an equal distribution of give and take. So maybe somebody was taking and, you know, and it wasn't clear exactly what the motives maybe were here, or they could have literally been taking money from you. Could have been taking money from you for some of you guys here, what I'm feeling here, without you knowing. Yeah, and maybe this is the final straw, and maybe you just kind of go Knight of Swords on them and call them out on this. This is also like the breadcrumbing card, like, you know, getting breadcrumbed from somebody, and this is in reverse, so maybe there's some visibility here on, or somebody gets called out on their breadcrumbing behaviors. All right, so let's take a look at a clarifying card here for what you don't see coming. The Chariot, the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and the Hangman in reverse. We have the 4 of Wands in reverse. So yeah, I feel like with the Lovers in reverse, with the Tower, with the Fool in reverse, like something just, I feel, comes to an end here, or it doesn't come together. I feel like it doesn't come together. It kind of falls apart. You know, the wedding's called off, no more celebrations, and we just can't see past that maybe. You know, somebody acted in a way, maybe a secret came out, and so we can't see past that. So it just, yeah, the opportunity is no longer there. We now remove it, and maybe instead of this saying we're foolishly seeing something in a way, maybe we just can't see past it. That's how we see it, because we can't get past some sort of secret or some sort of way that somebody behaved here, and now the Tower's fault. Now the wedding's called off, you know, or the celebration, or the union, or the coming together. Because I felt here too, like it just didn't come together. You know, like this, the beginning never happened. It didn't start. Although there's an emotional new beginning for you, I feel like you you don't have this emotional new beginning maybe in this situation. So you have to walk away. So let's take a look at, sorry, I've got a tickle in my throat for some reason. And I'm getting really irritated because my hair is getting stuck. My throat's getting itchy. And maybe you guys feel irritated. All right. So, opportunity. 8 of Cups, upright. Why is the 8 of Cups here in your opportunity? 5 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it's exactly it. A conflict, something that was hidden. Something that was hidden, someone wasn't probably giving, or you found out maybe they were doing something here, taking something from you outright, and you called them out, or maybe they just, their true colors came out, right? With this Knight of Swords, this is somebody act now, think later, and then it causes Tower, and somebody here, which I feel is your beautiful energy, you're kind of balanced here, but maybe that's it, that's the straw that broke the camel's back, and you're like, you know, screw it, so now you got to go find what emotionally fulfills you from a challenging situation where nobody won in this situation, you know, nobody won. Maybe you blew up on someone here and put them in their place, so you don't feel proud about it, but it's like, you know, now there's 2 non-winners really, but your opportunity here is from that. There is a blessing, and you're able to go find your emotional fulfillment, so you can find your 9th and 10th cup here. So what is the challenge? 4 of Swords here about, what is this 4 of Swords in reverse? It's 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, so like I said, I wasn't sure if this is upright or reverse because it kind of came out in reverse and was sliding into the upright. So it's like taking a real good look or a pause or reflecting on something here. It's clarified by the 3 of Pentacles. So it could be you found out about a third party here too with the 3 of Pentacles here, and then just no longer being interested and chasing up, because this would be 2 lovers. But it's like collaborating and working with another here to build something. So I feel like the challenge here is now being able to see things now you know, once you reflect or take time to reflect, or the challenge is to work with somebody here to actually, yeah, show up and collaborate here. I feel like you're no longer wanting to work with an energy over here. So let's get a clarifier here for the Lovers in reverse, the Ace of Cups, and the Fool in reverse. I feel like something doesn't start here. And tying that back into the Benevolent Guide, you know, and the fact that we have the High Priestess in reverse, like this is pretty much this card in a nutshell, okay? Because we're listening to this like unspoken voice that's like from out of this world, but we're like listening to this as a guide. And the fact that this was in reverse, it's like maybe we weren't listening to that voice, you know, because we're needing to really embrace that, you know. We're really needing to lean in on that, maybe to navigate through a situation that I feel is pretty tough here, you guys. I'm not going to lie. Like, it feels pretty, you know, especially after the Tower moment here. If you're creating that Tower moment, it's still tough, because after that, it's like you still need to kind of navigate through, right? Something that didn't happen, an opportunity didn't happen. So let's get clarity here on the Lovers in reverse, the Ace of Cups, and the Fool in reverse. Ace of Swords, and it is in reverse. Something about lies. High Priestess in reverse is hidden secrets. The Ace of Swords in reverse, this is the you know, the Sword of Truth is in reverse. It's lies. Somebody lied. Things weren't clear. Things weren't honest. There's a need to get honest, a need to get clear. Yeah, I just feel like guidance from Spirit here is whatever was not true. Because, yeah, like with the Ace of Swords upright, like this, the sword is pointing down. And I like when the sword points up, because that to me is clarity. It's like, you know, it's pointing up, but it's still pointing down. But when it is in reverse, it's like now the sword's pointing up. So I feel like out of lies, out of uncertainty, out of things that weren't clear, I think it doesn't get taken off the ground. There's an ending, or just it never starts. The choice is removed. You don't no longer decide to do that. And you have a new beginning in love for yourself, for your own emotional fulfillment here, starting that with that one cup. You know, so there is kind of a truth to be had here, because of the fact that there were a bunch of lies, and now things are clear. And that usually happens when you have a Tower moment. It's like now things are clear, you know. So yeah, that's what I see here for you guys. And yeah, again, the energy to embrace is this Benevolent Guide. So throughout this whole thing, it's like, if it's challenging to deal with things that you don't trust, or people who are being untrustworthy, listen to your inner voice. If you don't trust the situation, if it's not on the up and up, then listen to that voice, because that's what Spirit's saying. Like, listen to that guide. Whatever it's telling you is most likely what it is. So, yeah, and you might be seeing things for not what they are here and what you don't see coming. You know, maybe you want to give the benefit of the doubt, but yeah, it is what it is here. So anyway, beautiful Scorpio, I hope this helped. Don't forget to check out your sun, moon, rising sign, and leave a like, leave a comment. If you haven't subscribed, please do so, and I'll see you soon. Bye.